Hello my dear students, welcome back to another video, and today we are going to learn, or I'm going to teach environmental science EVS of class 3, and this is a continuation of lesson number 8. So lesson number 8 ki continuation ni. So in the previous lecture we have already started lesson number 8, and the remaining subtopics of lesson number 8 will be discussed today. So try to recall what we have learned in the previous lecture or previous class. So in the last class we have discussed about insects. Karama makhalgi animal insect ko hagre. So I gave in the definition also small animals. Small animals with 6 legs, 2 antennae and a hard outer covering, 2 antennae and a hard outer covering, Masi bo khoni insect kawi tin habni khoni Manipuri londa. So small animals yamna picked with 6 legs, pung taruk panba, 2 antennae and a hard outer covering with bo khoni insect kawi. Then we have discussed about the harmful that causes harm to us, that bring to us by the insects the harm. Insects can be harmful. Example kudumo in lower of the bees and wasps ki batang this. Bees and wasps, bees, wasps, mosquitoes, things can be harmful to us. Bees, wasps, pain, swelling, mosquitoes or malaria, dengue, So let's focus to today's topic. So as a continuation of previous lecture, or you can say continuation of lesson number 8, we will move on to next subtopic. Worms. Worms. Another category of tiny animals such as the earthworm. Another category. Another category of tiny animals. Apikpa sa singjibo khone kai kawi haigre insect kawi haigre. Masida apikpa sa singjigi category da chanba to category amada apikpa sa karamba such as the earthworm Dendrochumba. Earthworm gumba, then centipedes gumba, millipedes gumba, and leech are called worms. Worms. So another category of tiny animals, apikpa sa singda heartworm gumba, centipede gumba, millipede gumba, leech gumba sina koina worms. So this is the definition of worms, or you can say example of worms. They have a soft body. So when we talk about, or when we discuss about worms, the features of worms, they have a soft body. They have a soft body that is divided into segments. Macha macha khaidokpa. The segment khudingmakta, each segment has a pair of legs. Pair has a pair of legs to walk or swim. So when we talk about features of worms, they have a soft body, that is divided into segments. Each segment has a pair of legs. Segment kuding macha khaidu iduda makong ani pair makong yawi to walk or swim madu chatna boy be natra swim iroina boy be. Worms cannot fly. Worms insectidi piving on musyawi, but in case of worms they cannot fly. So worms cannot fly. They only crawl. So worms cannot fly, they only crawl. So when you look at page number 53, so you will find, when you look at page number 53, you will find a question. Have you seen a butterfly? Butterfly urubra hai. When small peeing the butterfly si akoina umatamda masai my wings yaudana pai madu fully grown orekandani. When small peeing it looks like a worm male caterpillar. It looks like a worm male, and it's called caterpillar, So many baby insects look like worms when they are small. Being either worms man. Butterfly su my life cycle da caterpillar high stage da worm mali looks like a worm, and it's called the worm man caterpillar kawi. Then the next topic is page number 54. Some unwanted animals unwanted animals in our home. Unwanted animals in our home. Unwanted so some animals may not be our pets, yet they share our homes. Animal kharadi pet di natta. Haide akhoina paaming nusibagi loibi nattaba, but share our home. Whether you want it or not. So some unwanted animals are given in your textbook. Lizard is given in your textbook. Lizard, then spider, then cockroach, cockroach, then rat is given in your textbook, then snakes and scorpion is given in your textbook. So when you look at page number 54, you will find some unwanted animals in our homes. You will find topic written by red ink, and the name of the topic is some unwanted animals in our homes. That means each and every one, they may not, or they may have some animals which are not as a pet animal. Pet animal is not, but they share our home, whether you want it or not. So lizard is given in your textbook, spider is given in your textbook, cockroach, rat, and snakes and scorpions is given in your textbook. So let's start with the lizard. Lizard is horsey. Lizard. Lizard. Lizards are a common sight in most houses. Very common. Then you can see them crawling on the walls. So mostly you will see them crawling on the walls. When you start to see, they eat mosquito. They eat mosquitoes. Then flies, kang chai, haying chai, flies and spiders. They use their tongue to catch their food. So in order to catch their food, they use their tongue. They use their tongue to catch the food. So lizard is very common. So almost in every house you will find lizard, and you will find them crawling, or you will see them crawling on the walls. And they eat mosquitoes, flies and spiders. Mosquito, kang, haying, sathok, then they use their tongue to catch the food. Then spider. Next is spider. This is also one of the unwanted animals in our home. Spider. Lizard, I have the Manipuri, chum haibiduni. Spider has in a mirang. Spider web. Have you seen a spider's web? Yum the spider web sidum layangani. Mirang Lesilapuduni. Spiders use their web to catch mosquitoes. Masi web sige function se kay no hadi to catch hanamni. To catch mosquitoes, then in flies, panavani, and flies kay padoiba aigadi, and flies for their food. So lizards and spiders though unwanted, are useful to us. So lizard के spiders के सी, though they are unwanted animals, but they are very useful. Lizards के spider के सी unwanted animal ने हाइजर सु कोई सी यामना काने कहीं दे काने है मतलब to us because they eat insects. Useful karigi because they eat chai. Kay chathui mo na they eat mosquitoes chathui. Kang kuchik puduni ko. Laila jo sandui. Insect like mosquito which feed on our blood and spread disease. Mosquito di ko chi laila jo sandui. Masi chathok ko na mara mo dina lizard ke spider ke si, though they are unwanted animals or so they are very useful to us. Next is cockroach. Cockroach. Seriously. Cockroach. So cockroach live in a dark and moist place like kitchen, drains and bathrooms. Cockroach ana manakai delay hayo matamda dark momba and moist chochot law from the lay among chochot law from moist place among chochot law from the cake kitchen room kitchen drains gumba and bathroom gumba sidiyang legali moisi mogile bham hai tare. And they can eat almost everything. When it's sad, they eat almost everything. They also cause many disease by spreading germs. Germs spread away. Sorry. Next one is cockroaches generally come out in the night. Anamana cockroaches in the token day. Cockroaches generally come out in the night. They are called nocturnal insects. So why cockroaches are called nocturnal insects? Because they generally come out in the night. So another example of nocturnal insect is cricket is also nocturnal insect. Nocturnal insect cricket is so the another example of nocturnal insect the cockroach na taba atopa nocturnal insect ama hayo haragadi cricket is also an example of nocturnal insects. Cricket edi karamba small animal no karamba animal no haragadi you must have heard a sharp heard tarangani makol makol dandu ko chip 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 and ko chip 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 sound ko to danda masi danda khong yu makol ne tari bu makol du chip chip to makol ma tari bu du madu cricket hariba sina cricket hariba insect sina khong. So cricket is also another example of, or is also one of the example of nocturnal insects. Next is rat. So rats also carry germs. Then they can cause food poisoning and spread plague. Food poisoning, food poisoning. then and spread plague laina ma'am si laina ji sandok pe ai. They also now away at the furniture, clothes and papers. Furniture and clothes then paper. So now I have chikat padin, thereby destroying them. Destroy the rocket anyone. Chikat to anyone. Now the chikat behind me, and the exact meaning is to bite something persistently. To bite them. This is persistently hanjan chick. So rat, they carry germs and they can cause food poisoning to one bear and spread plague. Then they also now away at the furniture, clothes and papers, thereby destroying them. So the exact meaning of now is no, so have any. Now no, so have any my pronunciation. See, to bite something persistently, as in chikai. And then more than furniture, clothes and paper. P chikai ba. P thamamba. P suppose winter. Winter la kadore. Winter la ai haidana summer clothes see. Pasina pack to go thamjan ye mo mada. Summer la akan dam lokthok na ba. Adum thamjan mada uchi ne si thalam ba yawi. Adagi summer lo ega the winter la ani haidana. Hoji winter la kadore summer clothes thamjan rani. Adusu thamjan mada chik thok pa. Natragana si winter si lo ega the summer mu la kani. Summer la ko matam du da winter clothes sing si akoina pack to go thamjan matam uchi ne si thalam ba. Chumani am toggle do na khoni am section batare while storing clothes, while keeping clothes thamma matam da amna khoni section batai na tadi uchi ne luchi thak kidoini. And the unwanted animals the ching he mo jo we p roll sing even furniture bo mo ne chitali paper se aduna koi maru oi bachi chang maybe textbook or certificate. It's better to keep all the important documents properly, otherwise next is snakes and scorpions. Snakes and scorpions. Lim gi matang ni music. Matang gi topic sina. Snakes and scorpions. Snakes or scorpion can also be seen around our house. Can be seen around our house. Akoi bada uwa fangani. Their bite can be highly poisonous. Muziam satire, their bite, Moni chick pomatamda. Kangu Marate, Hui Saktoraga, Lena Sandupiaba, Adugo Manade Man again satire, their bites can be highly Moni chick pomatamda, highly poisonous way. Poisonous way, when with the Shibu we are highly poisonous and can even cause death. See, other snakes and scorpions, Tangaragadi, Masiakoniam section Batare, Yam Tuna, when the Halam and the Poppy Batare. In our school also, I think most of the students are familiar with Masaki school lesu, Masi snakes see, Linjiaquina, Tanaba Mayama. Aduna masida hoina yam section batare duga hoina pakhatta bida hoina osa sing de yam na thuna report to batare masida lin le hore khole haidana adu natragadi soidena chi agadi their bite can be highly poisonous mahu chen manina and can even cause death. So I request all the students while playing in the ground in the school to be very cautious and to be very alert about such kind of unwanted animals. Which is poisonous or So with this, I'll summarize what we have done today. So far we have discussed that many insects and other small animals share with us home. They share our homes with us. Many insects and other small animals share our home with us. Though they are unwanted, then lizards and spiders are useful. Lizards and spiders are useful to us as they eat insects like the mosquitoes. Lizard and these spiders, though they are unwanted animals are useful to us as they eat insects like the mosquitoes. So the third one is cockroach and cricket generally come out in the night. That's why they are called nocturnal animals. Cockroach and cricket generally always come out in the night. Nocturnal animals. So this is the summary of today's lesson. Now it is the evaluation part. So for evaluation, I am writing down some questions. So try to find the answers of these questions which will help you to understand, which will help you to check whether you have understand the topic or not. So you are not supposed to write the answer in your classwork notebook. See this particular question, you are not supposed to write the answers of these questions of evaluation. This is just to check whether you have understand the topic or not. Question number 1 is, how do worms move? What are nocturnal animals? Nocturnal insects. Nocturnal insects. So question number 1 is, how do worms move? Then the second question is, what are nocturnal animals? What are nocturnal insects? So these are the questions which will help you to check whether you understand the topic or not. So try to find the answers of these questions. You can watch the lecture again and again, or you can take the reference of textbook also. But it's a request, please don't write the answers of these evaluation questions, these questions in your classwork notebook. This is to check, this is just only to check whether you understand the topic or not. So question number 1 is, how do worms move? Question number 2 is, what are nocturnal insects? So with this I conclude my lecture, and I think lesson number 8 is also complete. So in the next lecture we will take up new lesson. So thank you for watching. Thank you.